First up, after reports emerged that China is building a dam on the Brahmaputra Tributary, the Xiabuqu river, sources tell Times Now that the building of the dam will not have much impact on India. I'm just going to go across to Xinhua Chaudhary, our National Affairs editor, who joins us live on this. Xinhua, so there can't be, the timing perhaps is a coincidence? There is no direct correlation. Is China trying to arm twist India via its projects on the Brahmaputra?
Well, that is certainly a possibility because of how close China and Pakistan are. In any case, the Chinese have been trying to arm twist India as far as the Zangbo or the Brahmaputra is concerned, because while they are saying these are run of the river, it is quite possible that they want to divert water towards their northeast, towards the mainland, where there is a serious demand for water. About that there is no dispute. But the point here is that regardless of whether it's a coincidence or not, this is another problem that India has to face. And it is quite possible that the Pakistanis have turned around and told the Chinese, okay, they are creating trouble with the Indus waters, why don't you try and twist their tail with the Brahmaputra? Because it has to be said, India never realized that these problems would happen, and there is no water treaty on the Brahmaputra with the Chinese. But one thing has to be said, that the Chinese are continuing to say officially that these are run-of-the-river dams, which means that we use the water, generate electricity and send the water back.
Well, that is about the 4 dams that they are building on the Yarlung Zangbo or the Brahmaputra. Xinhua, in this case, what the announcement that they have done on the Xiabuqu, the tributary to the Yarlung Zangbo, what they have very clearly said is this is a very ambitious hydroelectric project, and we also have a catchment so that our northern lands can be irrigated, especially the entire area of Xigaze. But they say it has got no relation with the waters that come into India. Does India buy that? They also say that they are periodically they have been sharing hydrological data with India. So India has got a measure of the river flows.
Well, there are two things that India will now have to do. India will have to see if there is any change in the water flow that was originally there, and now what the situation is today after this water has been grabbed by the Chinese in the catchment area. That's really the first point. The second point, as what we hear, that India has already done this. India will have to reach out to Bangladesh and speak to Bangladesh about this, because the other country that benefits from the Brahmaputra water to a very large extent is actually Bangladesh, where it becomes the Meghna. Now, India and Bangladesh together will have to face the problem, and it will be easier to deal with if both countries are together on this. But the important thing you said is right. It's the checking of the hydrological data. If India finds that there is any lessening in the water compared to previous years because of this, now the Chinese are saying that, well, it's a distributary, so it has nothing to do with the Zangbo per se, because from the Zangbo it goes into that river and it comes up. Now the thing is, India will have to check, regardless of what the Chinese are saying. The hydrological data is crucial.
The data
that has to be checked out.
Let's ask Ambassador Stop down this.
Is a discussion with Bangladesh.